Okay, so my name is Nada Rafael. I'm a co-founder of TOURLEB, based in Lebanon, a tour operator. We're a socially responsible tour operator, women-led. We've been operating in Lebanon. Actually, I operated in Lebanon since 1997, but we operate as a company in Lebanon since 2013. When we started in Lebanon, we were living in Canada, me and Joelle, the co-founder. We're living in Canada, and we saw that a lot of people were talking about the Middle East, but never mentioning Lebanon, unless it was to talk about wars or anything. So it was removed from the touristic, if you want, road, or the touristic or the tour, etc. So the dream was to come back to Lebanon to do something, to build an NGO, but then we decided that the NGO was a bit too much for us, a bit maybe too much corruption. So we decided to do a socially responsible tour operator. And for us, the dream was to work with as many locals as possible and to push people to stay in Lebanon, to build in Lebanon, and to start growing in Lebanon. I don't like to call people tourists. I like to call them travelers because, you know, a traveler comes and goes. A traveler is like more responsible. A traveler is somebody who's really curious about what's happening inside the countries. Why people or travelers should come to Lebanon? Because one, it's a beautiful country. It's very small. You can cover a lot of distance in a very small country, but it's very, very rich. So you can meet a lot of people. People are just dying to meet people from outside of Lebanon, even though we have a lot of tourists, but maybe not as much as we can have. Two, because it's an underrated place where people can find, like, ski in the mountains, go snorkeling in the sea, meet some artisans, discover the history of Lebanon. We're walking on 3,500 years of history in Lebanon. Just to realize all that is important, and it's important for the economy of the country. One of the problems is Lebanon is placed somewhere on the planet where they don't like to forget us in any crisis in the world. So any problems you have in the end of the world has an impact in Lebanon, and that's a huge problem for us. It could be a crisis that is economical, but mostly geopolitical. So we have a lot, unfortunately, of wars that end up happening in Lebanon. Our challenge is to stay alive, is to survive. Our challenge is actually to keep people safe. Our challenge is, you know, to divide the country so that we have safer places and more risky places. Now, you know, you have travelers that like to take some risk, and this is their own responsibility, but other clients, we try to assure their safety. So we built a program like the program of the Watch, where we are actually watching what's happening in every region. We have operators that are on the field, on the land, that are actually seeing the situation, how it's evolving. So it's a challenge for us to keep everybody safe. But until now, I have to say, knock on my head, not on wood, from 2013 to now, we made it. We have on social media, so we have Instagram and Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. But we also have a website, so it's www.tourleb.net. Thank you.